I would have, yes, if I hadn't been surrounded by the support and the love of my wife and my children and my faith community and my God, I can see that I would have opted for assisted suicide.
People are conditioned to think that this is only about terminal illness. This is about dealing with people who are going through the most difficult time of their life. They're at a low time, a human low period. And now we're going to say we can cause their death when they're at this low time, denying them that ability to come back and feel better about the life that they're living.
Sometimes people want to bring their life to an end because they feel life is not as I once used to function. But our value, the meaning, the worthiness, the dignity of life comes from within, from who we are as children of God. Our worthiness comes from who we are, not from what we can do.
A lot of people who support assisted suicide say, well, we euthanize our animals, why shouldn't we do the humane thing for people with disabilities? And my response is to say people who are euthanized are old, abandoned, unwanted, have behavior problems, are incontinent, and are inconvenient. And I don't want to subject humans to the same treatment that we subject animals to.
I have traveled around the world. I have dealt with people across the world on these issues of euthanasia and assisted suicide. This is a worldwide issue. This is an issue now that is being debated in nearly every country in the world. There is pressure now in every jurisdiction of the world to legalize doctors killing their patients by lethal injection. Most doctors want nothing to do with this.
I maybe we are living in a culture where death is proposed very easily, where death is considered a solution, a right for everyone who suffers. Now we have it for children, and regardless their age. It's very frustrating to know why you are here. You are here because we are a study case and because things happen here that may influence the whole world.
My mother got sick 2 years before she died. She had breast cancer, metastasized, and the doctor said, we can try this and this and this. She had made up her mind, and she didn't want to be a burden on us. She was a smart lady reading newspapers all the time, and Belgian newspapers bring it out like it's your right, and that's not what it is. It's, you can demand for it, you can do a request, and it's up to the doctors to decide along with the patient. So then instead of going for the palliative treatment, she said, I want euthanasia.
In Belgium, patients are killed by euthanasia at the first diagnosis of Alzheimer or of a malignant disease of a cancer. More and more people are asking it and obtaining it for non-terminally ill situations.
The media here in Belgium, they say that the best way of dying is to get euthanasia. That has an impact really on palliative care system, because if you are a doctor trying to do your best, and if you're in a palliative care unit, if the family is pushing the person to ask for euthanasia, would you go against the family wish?
Even in cancer patients, they are asking euthanasia because they have a fear to be suffering. They are discouraged by their disease. It's always for psychological reasons. It's not often for pain or suffocation or other reasons.
So my mother went for the quick way. I wouldn't say the easy way, because finally there was a lot of frustration on her side. This doctor, he said, I want the four of you to tell me what you think about all this. If not all four of you say yes, then we have a problem. She was the one going to die, but we were her sons, we loved her, and we wanted the best for her.
Was there a consensus?
There was not a consensus. It's that feeling, that society, that makes people having to say yes to euthanasia, in their relatives, the relatives they lost.